G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video, as you can see, the INT Gohan, Trunks and Goten unit has dropped. If you jumped in and did the serious battle stage, you can see that you do get, where are these tickets? There it is, all the way down the bottom. So from there you can do 2 free summons. We're obviously going to do them, and then we're going to jump in and do some stone summons if we don't get lucky here. So hopefully a lot of you guys manage to pull them from this. Would be pretty sick given the 4 big banners that we've just had. Obviously everyone's looking to recuperate some of their stones and be prepared for what could potentially be a big time celebration next month with Tanabata. But with these, nothing is guaranteed, so you can get a multi like that where you quite literally get nothing. But we'll pop this second one. Always worth a try. We do have 17 and 18 here, so that does mean either featured or 3 or more. In terms of the other featured units, I don't have Daima Vegeta. Obviously I don't have Spopovich, is the other one I was just about to say. So I guess at the very least there is a unit for me to link level. For Spopovich, he's definitely going to be a unit that needs dupes, so don't know how much use I'll be able to get out of him at 55%, but anyways, let's jump in and do some stone summons. So if you caught my video yesterday, I don't really think that this is the greatest banner in the world to summon on. A lot of the featured units have either been around a lot of times or aren't too crazy. Dang, straight into Super Saiyan 4. Did we even get... It was just Chiaotzu. Yuck. Yeah. Example 1, Int Fat Boo, and Example 2, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Both units have been around on a billion banners at this point, and a lot of those banners are really big time ones that I imagine a lot of people have been summoning on. So you go, apparently I don't have AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku Rainbow. That must be like the last dupe that I need for him. But yeah, and then you add in units like Daima. Ooh, here we go. I think if we go blue here, does that mean, that would mean guaranteed new Goten, Trunks and Gohan, because yeah, I'm pretty sure there's just the one LR featured on here, I'm pretty sure. I actually didn't have a look at the full banner. I've just sort of been seeing from other people's summons and whatnot. But Tech Ultimate Gohan, I have his TUR rainbowed, so definitely don't need no copies of him. There is the 200 pity coins required to get, if you like, if you want to purchase just a copy of these, the new trio. I would certainly prefer not to be getting towards that marker here. We do have the guaranteed featured on the 3rd step, and that's where we're at right now. 150 stones could definitely be worth a rotation, not going to lie. There's Daima Vegeta, so we are getting multiple features here because we get another featured in that final slot. Daima Vegeta is another one of those units that does pretty heavily rely on dupes, a lot of stats. Please. Damn it. Okay. That stinks. But still, what I'll do is lock up you, and we'll do another round. Another round will take me to 480 stones. I really want to keep some stones stashed away for whatever is going to be coming next or later on. We've got quite a bit of content that did drop with the banners, so there is stones to be grinded, but it's realistically it's never going to be more stones than what you spend going in for your summons. So let's see what we... Yeah, this is a dead multi-physical Deborah. Oof. That is tough going. Come on. Give me a Rift or a Zeno or a Whis or something, please. I need a Holy Trinity animation. Given how my Part 2 summons went, if you didn't catch those, I went like 1700 stones for one copy of AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. then bought the rest, like bought a dupe of him and a copy of, I actually didn't have that Vidal, a copy of Omega with the pity coins. So I really need my luck to turn around. We've got Vegeta in there, we've got Trunks. You'd think we'd probably go into a fusion, yep. And just Super Saiyan, dang. Come on, please OMATSU, look after me here, mate. Obviously, I'd been talking about I'd been saving my 44% ticket for just in case they did give us the opportunity to Spopovich to use that on this banner. Unfortunately, did not. Like, we can't. Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll do another round here. We'll do another round, and we'll reevaluate after this round. But yeah, you can't. Unfortunately, you cannot use the 50 ticket summon on this banner, and you also can't use your pity coins. While it sucks, I guess it sort of does make sense. Obviously, the concern for them is that everyone just would have saved up their pity coins and potentially not summoned on the banner. They just jump in and grab a copy, and yeah, I personally think that just would have been tactical from the players. So, like, yeah, I don't see any issue with that. But anyways, so let's see. We've got Vegeta and Tien here. Could we get another fusion? We do. Super Saiyan. Go Vegito. Sorry, not Gogeta. Duh. Come on. Let's see. So, obviously not for you. INT Fatboo. Yep. That summarises about how my summons have been going of late. And we finish off with AGL Trunks. Guaranteed featured. No Rift. Pan and Piccolo. Is that the new Whis animation when sometimes... Does that get you like a gamma at... Nope. There you go. Gets you a double screen crack into a puff puff. I don't know why I thought that was like to get you into some type of gammas animation or whatever. Anyway, let's see who we end up with. Please. And AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So lots of featured units, but honestly, the issue is that all of those featured units, sorry, I just hate to have that active, are dirt. So that gets us to 90 pity coins here. If we jump in, go to this, 3 view, classic. If I rainbow you, that's another copy there. So that gets me to 135. Obviously, I've got an extra 3 there, so that would mean 6 multis get me to pity. I have 6. Oh, honestly, I may as well at this point. May as well just get myself something guaranteed. Looks like the trend of my Kadojo summons continues, which sucks. So it looks like we are getting a featured unit here. Oh my god. I could not care less about Spopovich. If you saw the unit breakdown, I do not like his kit for what he is. Obviously, him having big time damage reduction is good for like if he had a team. But I mean, in terms of running him versus other extreme class units, I just don't see any valuable in running him as opposed to, I don't know, like a Goku Black unit or you know what I mean. So that makes sense as to why I'll be pulling him, because I didn't want copies of him. So thank you, Dokkan guys. We may as well just spam through this one. This dead multi. Couple of coins to grab, and here we go, another featured unit incoming. We've got just Krillin. We get the fusion into Super Saiyan Vegito. Let's see, what do we end up with here? My guess, probably another Tech Ultimate Gohan would probably make a lot of sense here. So Jiro, Dodoria, and yep, there we go. Spot on. Garbage. Absolute garbage. This game makes me sick sometimes. But anyway. So we did have Trunks fly in and ruin the Whis +1. So we're probably looking at another stanky one here. I think having the guaranteed features actually makes it feel worse when you're pulling the same unit over and over. Because sometimes I guess you're just in here and you're like, oh yeah, what are the chances? What are the chances? But as you can see here, we are just literally pulling the same units over and over. We've got Vegeta and Tien. Compare. We do get another fusion, and let me just say, like, obviously the featured luck has been pretty good here. We've been getting a featured unit on most summons, even though every third one has the guaranteed. But yeah, tough guy. Oh my god, that's not for him. But like the animation's not for him, but that's still outrageous to get another Spopovich, and then Gohan and Piccolo, and for the final summon to send me completely broke on stones, we get Beerus, but we've got Vegeta here, so that'll mean we'll fuse, which, yeah, obviously cancels out any potential of getting a Beerus and Whis animation. And let's see who we end up with. No fake out there. And it is Tech Ultimate Gohan. No, useless STR. Piccolo and Gohan. So there you go, guys. The absolute dog water summons continue. We claim all of that. That gets us to 95. So we go across to here. We'll exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bang. Pity. Yay, another pity for me to hit. While I'm sort of in a terrible mood for summons, we may as well waste our 50 ticket summon here and probably not get who I want. So we are going to go for Blue Goku and Vegeta. 44% chance here. Let's see. We do have Vegeta. Can we fuse? I think the fusion would guarantee it, but nope. And yep, there you go. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope your summons go a lot better than mine. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.